began as song, pitched sweet and solemn. They that heard came hollow, fallen. Their children raised in castles loft, made hunters grave, of others not.
Remember this. We are a family.
Yet beyond the pale of Odin's sky live verdant fields of rain and wild, where omen beasts of Alka's lost remember still and tell the ghost. So listen well, envoys of shame, and bear their souls within your frame. Find your spirit, your grace renewed, and return to earth her power true.
We are the Blue Foxes. Perhaps you've heard of us.
That new mercenary group, based in Central Field.
This will be the Blue Fox's first long-distance deployment. Expect a major battle.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east, with 5,000 enemy soldiers thought to be on board.
Their aim is to break our lines, but we will stand firm to the bitter end.
We may even be able to take back Dagland if we pursue them now.
We'll hold them here.
We've a partner.
Taste my heel!
Jade has been used as a catalyst for ancient sorcery since before records began. It is bountiful here on Dio Field, but not on the mainland, where it fetches a pretty penny.
A resource war looms on the horizon. The terms they proposed were simply unacceptable. True shame.
This is a predicament of your own making.
I am well prepared. All I wish for is to keep fighting alongside you.
Our time will come. We must be patient.
To right this kingdom's wicked path, I ask you all to lend me your strength.
Oh, it's too much. I simply can't resist any longer.
That has made me realize that I have lost sight of what I am fighting for.
Surely you know what has become of the ordinary people of my area.
How did you come to be so well versed in ancient sorcery?
Enough of this! We must be united against the Empire.
Is it not obvious? We must bring the traitor to justice.
So what will we believe in?
Welcome, Expedition Leader. Zombies have overrun the world. Our only hope is you building a lab for our scientists to treat and cure zombies. Beware that a poorly built lab will only lead to chaos and destruction. Outbreaks can destroy everything you built. Your task is to start a new lab. You'll start with a handful of brave scientists that want to cure the world. Give them tasks and see what you can scavenge from the ruins of civilization. You'll need all the resources you can find. Plan your lab wisely. Build rooms, furnishings, and machines. Everything you need to provide your scientists with food, shelter, electricity, and more. Don't neglect your defenses. Each night the zombies come to attack your lab. Use your compressed freezing gel to slow down, freeze, and preserve zombies. Once frozen, you can start treating the zombie. Applying an unstable antidote, we managed to create the Humby, a zombie-human hybrid. Their undead endurance makes them stronger. Humbies like to help, if you take good care of them. But if their needs go unfulfilled, they will become angry. And if they're angry, they will once again start spreading the zombie virus. Deploy your guards to freeze and calm the angry Humbies. So you better try to keep your Humbies happy. Research and unlock new technologies to grow and upgrade your base. Analyze your lab and manage your workers. Expand and optimize your production. Build the perfect lab and heal the world.
none of them truly understands how much I lost when I lost her. Nor by what subtle art my dead love now lives within another's gleaming scar. So tonight, we shall celebrate. In her honor and mine, I shall unveil a new creation, a harmony of mistress and monster. An apex predator, a deathless companion, unsurpassed, blood raw in whip, claw, and fang. Cora.
Let me show you how we do it back in Metropolis.
I've been doing this since before you was born.
Glad I brought the utility belt.
Oh, Rayman, we just got to stop being like this.
Steven Universe here, ready to be a hero.
Hey, Batman, what's got 20 years and a face begging for a hammer?
That stupid hammer is so practical.
You wanna dance?
Watch your step.
Sorry, Doc.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell.
Time to eat somebody.
I am here. Easy. Luke, small friend. Superman.
Spin.
I'll vanquish you! No one can resist the lasso of truth!
Uncle Shagworthy, at your service.
Hold your handbags now. Cake's coming through.
Giddy up!
Take this, you ding-dong.
Oh!
Back, demon!
Heads up, dude!
Really? This is what I'm up against?
But you can't catch me.
Prepare for fisticuffs!
Here comes the boom!
Dude, I look good in a monocle.
Time to save Metropolis. We need to get moving. Lex Luthor is capturing all the stray animals in Metropolis to place in his new zoo. That's actually why we're here. Right on target. Ace, you come with me. We're gonna go after Lex. The animals of Metropolis are depending on us.
Let's do this.
Now let's make like lightning and flash. I'm saying we should move fast. I'm here to fight for truth, justice, and treats.
Nailed it, dude.
Another evil robot down. Let's free these animals.
Coming through!
Congratulations!
Have a great life together!
Here we go! A hero's work is never done.
Bullseye!
You haven't seen the last of me!
Take that, you hunk of junk!
I could do this all day! DC League of Super Pets.
The Adventures of Crypto and Ace. Available now.
We heard them first. Distant thunder, like a storm among the mountains. Iron beasts, tearing through our land, bringing fire and destruction. Violence I couldn't understand. My father held me close and told me that the war would pass. But I could see the fear in his eyes, feel it in his chest. I knew then my life had changed. I hid from their war, hoping it would pass me by. But still, it found me. They faced the monsters that day. I smelled the smoke and burning oil, heard the roar of their guns. And the sounds still follow me, like ghosts beneath the sand. My world was changed forever. But the war touched many lives, and there are many stories to tell.
RimWorld Console Edition is coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on July 29th, and is packed with fantastical events and treacherous challenges. Your colonists must survive against all odds, and it's easy to get swept up in their dramatic lives. But often, tough choices have to be made. Do you capture a prisoner, but risk angering their allies? Do you take in a drifter, even though you know they're a pyromaniac? How do you deal with a herd of angry alpacas? Throughout your sessions, these events and challenges can come at you when you least expect it, and it's up to you how you deal with them. Take this typical colony on the far reaches of an unknown RimWorld. The inhabitants have survived here for long enough to gain a foothold on the rough terrain, but they need to expand in order to support themselves. Building requires resources, and you have a choice over which to use. Wood is abundant, but extremely flammable. Harder materials such as sandstone and granite can also be mined, but these come with their own risks. One of the main threats you will have to deal with is raiding parties by hostile factions, so a good defense strategy is essential. Early on, you'll only have sandbags and your colonist combat skills to help defend their home. But as you progress and research new technology, you can craft better weapons and armor, as well as more sophisticated base defenses to give you an edge over your enemies. Even after the fighting is over, your choices will impact your colony's future. After a raid, there may be wounded enemies left behind. You can choose to capture them as prisoners and even try to recruit them. Beware though, your captives can stage a prison break and will try to escape back to their faction. They will find any weapons they can lay their hands on and can rally other prisoners to the cause. So, unless dealt with, prison breaks can spiral out of control very quickly. But life on a RimWorld isn't always about fighting. Your colonists have deep and complex relationships, and managing their moods and needs is often more challenging than being raided. How will the rest of your colonists feel about someone who has a better bedroom? Even a passing comment can have a huge effect on a colonist's mind. If you let moods deteriorate too much, your colonists could have a mental breakdown, ranging from a simple tantrum or sad wander to a full-blown murderous rampage. So choose wisely as to who you take in and what kind of mood they're in. Every colonist has different things that make them happy, so try to fulfill their needs or deal with the consequences. RimWorld Console Edition is available on July 29th. Get 3-day early access and the royalty DLC when you pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition.
Rated M for mature.
RimWorld Console Edition is, at its heart, about generating stories. In each new session, events and challenges will be thrown at your colony, ranging from harsh weather or rabid squirrels, to raids by deadly autonomous robots, all directed by a reactive AI storyteller. Each of the 3 storytellers has a unique personality that will determine what your colony will face. Cassandra is RimWorld Console Edition's default storyteller, recommended for the classic RimWorld experience. She will throw increasingly more challenging events at your colony, often starting with a single raider or man-hunting animal. She gives time in between events for you to recover, but can be extremely hard on higher difficulty settings. As your colony grows in size and wealth, she will send ever harder challenges for you to deal with, creating story events on a steadily increasing curve of tension and difficulty. Phoebe's main characteristic is that she gives longer breaks between challenges, leaving you enough time to rest and rebuild. On lower difficulties, this relaxed experience gives newcomers a chance to familiarize themselves with systems and features, without the constant threat of raiding parties. Beware though, longer breaks between raids often means big spikes in difficulty, and makes it more difficult to scavenge better weapons and armor. Randy doesn't follow rules. He's a wild storyteller who specializes in being completely unpredictable. His spontaneous nature means that you could be attacked even when just starting out, so he's recommended for more seasoned colony builders. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make a story of triumph or utter hopelessness. It's all drama to him. He will trigger challenges at any time and at any difficulty setting, often launching several raids at once. Even the most advanced colonies can still fall foul of his random nature, so be prepared for anything. Each of the storytellers has a different personality that will appeal to all types of player, so experiment and find out what extraordinary adventures await you. RimWorld Console Edition is available on July 29th. Get 3-day early access and the royalty DLC when you pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition.
I thought I had lost you for a moment, but you don't get to leave.
Ever get that feeling you're stuck, spinning inside your little wheel day in and day out, only to find you're right back where you started?
Why are you fighting back? We both know who's in charge.
Take my old blade if you want a chance with that mockery of a Dax.
Maybe I should just go there myself.
You fool! I'm Lord Tengen Uzui, a former shinobi. From here on out, things are gonna get real flashy! There's no way someone as plain as you could ever beat my flamboyance! I'm on a roll! Didn't even break a sweat! I'll win this with my musical score technique! I'm the god of festivals! Worship me and revel in my brilliance! Sounds a bit boring. String performance! Perish with style! I'm the god of festivals! Worship me and revel in my brilliance!
Peggy 16.
More new faces, I see. You mean those weren't your playmates?
Those things ain't from Paradiso or Inferno. They're locals. In other words, they're part human.
Then perhaps a bit of fancy dress is in order.
Someone's wiping those universes out, one by one. They'll get their hands on enough power. Wipe out the whole Trinity in a snap.
Thank you, Professor.
What's this tiny thing?
With all those eyes, I'd think you'd be a bit more perceptive. Now to test. I believe you two have already met. Let's go. This world is under my protection.
They're homunculi. Man-made bioweapons. Look! We don't have time! If we don't stop them, this world is history! And reality as we know it gets wiped out for good!
And what do you expect us to do?
I want you to find a scientist named Sigurd. He's somewhere in this world, and he can help us.
Do you know a girl named Viola? She sent me to find you.
I believe I know why you're here. You're looking for a way to the Alphaverse.
Have we met before? I think I'd remember you, Riot Girl.
Someone seems very interested in our arrival.
Is it him?
Lesson 1. Carelessness will get your tail snipped, kitty.
My name is Viola!
If you thought I said some weird stuff before, brace yourself. I'm from another world, one that's far, far away in the sky. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want, and if you call, I'll come running. To be perfectly honest, my mind is just focused on preparing for what needs to be done tomorrow.
I'll rip apart the Federation piece by piece till there's not a damn thing left!
What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? I was just asking if she's ready. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
You are lost.
In order to find your way home, you need to find yourself first. In order to help yourself, you need to help those in need first. And stand tall in front of those who stand in your way. So many hopes and dreams have been shattered. But in order to change the future, you have to face the past. Because what has been planted in the past will come back to haunt you in the future. So maybe the only hope is to change the past.
There are worlds beyond the one we see each day. Therein dwell stories of love and sacrifice, ambition and pain. And in a realm of shattered dreams and forgotten souls, a story has escaped. This is a tale of determination. Of a man carving his place in destiny, forging a path through blighted lands, and confronting the greatest foe of all. But we are small, in a world of breathtaking beauty and startling indifference. Our lives but fleeting flickers in history's vast expanse, and weaving but a single thread in the great tapestry requires mighty sacrifices.